Welcome back to Zalengam Media. This video is about April 6th. 2025 PDF Kuki National Army-Burma KNA-B offensive against Indian-based Meitei terrorist groups. This news is sourced from local news through social media outlets and from Myanmar-based news outlets. Zalengam Media is not responsible for any error in the translation of the news. The Tamu offensive, KNA-B and PDF launch. Coordinated attack to defend Eastern Zalengam on April 6, 2025. The calm of Myanmar's Tamu township was shattered by a fierce and calculated attack. The Kuki National Army-Burma, KNA-B, in coordination with elements of the People's Defense Force, PDF, launched a full-scale assault on Camp Givon, an outpost reportedly manned by members of the Meitei insurgent outfits, the People's Liberation Army, PLA, and the Kanglei Yawol Kanba Lup, KYKL. This operation marked one of the most significant escalations in the region in recent months and underscored KNA-B's renewed commitment to its core mission, defending and safeguarding Eastern Kykl, also known as Eastern Zalengam. The mission behind the assault. While the tactical success of the attack has drawn headlines, it is the underlying motivation that bears closer scrutiny. According to KNA-B leadership and supporting narratives from Kuki resistance circles, the primary objective of this offensive was not merely to disrupt an enemy outpost, but to defend Eastern Zalengam, the ancestral Kuki homeland in the eastern region of the Indo-Burma frontier. Eastern Zalengam refers to the eastern part of the envisioned Zalengam, the land of the Kukis, encompassing the Upper Chin Hills, parts of the Sagaing region, and eastern areas of western Myanmar, including key borderland zones like Tamu and Kampat. Over the years, this region has seen growing encroachment by rival insurgent groups, foreign influences, and militarized actors that threaten both the territorial integrity and cultural existence of the Kuki people. As such, the April 6th assault was more than a battle. It was a defensive operation rooted in a larger ideological and territorial struggle, carried out to reclaim and secure areas deemed historically, culturally, and politically integral to Kuki identity. The assault on Camp Givon. The attack began at approximately 10:30 a.m. local time. According to field reports, the first phase involved precision drone strikes, allegedly deployed by PDF allies supporting the KNA-B. These aerial drones targeted the camp's lookout towers, communication antennas, and bunkers, effectively paralyzing defensive operations. Following the drone barrage, approximately 60 to 80 KNA-B fighters advanced from multiple flanks. Their approach leveraged the thick forest cover and terrain, allowing them to breach the camp's perimeter before the defenders could regroup. The ensuing firefight lasted more than 2 hours, with reports of grenades, automatic gunfire, and explosive projectiles being exchanged in the heat of battle. By noon, Camp Givon was believed to have been overrun. Sources sympathetic to the KNA-B claimed that several enemy combatants had been neutralized and that strategic documents, arms, and supplies were seized. Though casualty figures remain unconfirmed, KNA-B sources describe the operation as a decisive blow against foreign occupation of Kuki territory, PDF involvement, and growing alliances. What made this battle particularly significant was the active involvement of PDF units, a rare development in past KNA-B operations. The PDF, which fights under the Pro-Democracy National Unity Government, NUG, is mostly Bamar-dominated and secular, but recent alliances suggest a growing convergence between ethnic militias, like the KNA-B, and national liberation movements opposing the Myanmar junta and other hostile actors. Observers believe that the shared threat of Meitei militant encroachment into Chinkuki regions brought the KNA-B and PDF together in a temporary but strategic partnership. It also signals that the KNA-B is no longer acting in isolation. It is recalibrating its tactics and alliances to preserve Kuki sovereignty over Eastern Zalengam. Strategic significance of Tamu and Eastern Zalengam. Tamu is not just a random battleground. It is a critical gateway into eastern Kuki land. Lying directly opposite Meitei, Manipur, India, it serves as a key corridor for trade, smuggling, arms movement, and underground militant logistics. Control over Tamu means control over entry into the Kuki heartland. For the KNA-B, defending this area is not a matter of military pride, but of existential survival. In recent months, reports have emerged of PLA and KYKL establishing camps, extorting local populations, and attempting to impose control over ethnic Kuki areas in and around the Tamu-Mongpal-Kampot corridor. These acts have been seen as invasive violations of Kuki territory, prompting swift retaliatory action. A senior KNA-B commander, speaking through a secured channel, explained, "Zalengam is our homeland, passed down through blood and sacrifice. Tamu is part of that soul. We are not the aggressors. We are defenders of Eastern Zalengam, and we will fight anyone who tries to erase us." Reactions and regional implications. The assault has not gone unnoticed across the border in India. Indian agencies, including the Assam Rifles and IB Intelligence Bureau, have ramped up border surveillance, fearing potential spillover. Mora and Tengnupal remain tense, as local Meitei groups have accused the KNA-B of escalating hostilities, though many observers believe the conflict stems from deeper historical grievances. Ethnic organizations in Manipur and Mizoram have expressed mixed reactions. Some view the KNA-B's actions as defensive and justified, especially in light of the Meitei aggression seen during the 2023 to 2024 Manipur ethnic violence. Others fear further fragmentation and prolonged instability in the border zones. Meanwhile, the Kuki diaspora and transnational Kuki-Chin organizations have praised the offensive as a bold stand for indigenous rights, issuing calls for international recognition of Zalengam and the self-determination of the Kuki people. Casualties and fallout. Unofficial figures suggest the assault resulted in at least 8 to 10 deaths among PLA KYKL ranks, with several wounded or captured. KNA-B sources claim only minor injuries on their side. Videos circulating online show burning camps, seized weapons, and jubilant fighters waving the Kuki national flag, though these have yet to be independently verified. What is clear, however, is that the battle for Eastern Zalengam is far from over. The Tamu offensive is a sign that KNA-B will not tolerate foreign presence in its homeland and is ready to escalate if the integrity of Kukiland is challenged. Conclusion: a new chapter in the Kuki struggle. The April 6th assault on Camp Givon was more than a military operation. It was a declaration of purpose by the KNA-B and its allies. In defending Eastern Zalengam, the Kuki National Army has reiterated its long-held mission to protect the territorial, cultural, and political sovereignty of the Kuki people in their ancestral lands. As Myanmar continues to fracture and India's northeast remains volatile, the question of Zalengam is becoming increasingly central to both local geopolitics and indigenous rights discourse. Whether the world listens or not, the KNA-B has made one thing clear: they will defend their homeland at any cost. Thank you for watching this video. Please don't forget to subscribe our channel Zalengam Media. Your support is crucial for the upcoming video.